And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Good afternoon, everyone. We're about to get DA.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, DA. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Jackson passes to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Lobs it up for Favors. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Morant surveying the D. Inside, Ingram with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Ball dishes to Favors. Pass to Ingram. And Favors kicks to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Ingram. Kept alive. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Williamson outside. Favors against Valanciunas. And here is Ball. 5 to shoot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom. It's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Here's Morant. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Ball against Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Stolen by Holiday. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ingram's running. Favors can't get it to go.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Kyle Anderson comes in for Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. And then for New Orleans, Nicolo Melli comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Finished off by the big man. A 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. The pass to Hayes. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Feeds it to Jones. Outside, Redick. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hayes, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now here's Jones. Left side Anderson. Passes it to Gutterich. Just 4 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
But this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now Hayes. After J.J. Redick's three-pointer that didn't go. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Now here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down low. Hayes finds Redick. Over Jones. Redick with the bucket.
With a beautiful outside stroke, Redick is easily one of the best shooters in the league.
Melton feeling it out a bit. He got it up. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up 4. After this break. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. Memphis shooting their first free throw this game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for Josh Hart. On the wing, Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And they double up Morant. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Okafor, the pass to Holiday. Back to Okafor. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Here's Morant. And the layup falls. Morant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Williamson kicks the ball. Holiday against Brooks. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Nelly is checked in for New Orleans. Morant outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
J.J. Redick's checked in for ball. Outside Holiday. 1:52 left in the first half. Can't cash in from close range. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. And finished off by Morant.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
That's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Morant. Frank Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Brooks finds Valanciunas. Over Favors. No good from Valanciunas. Pelicans trail by 13. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Ingram. Jackson's got his first basket.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Jones up top, covered by Redick. And Brooks, here we go. Kicks it to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. That one, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Redick passes to Favors. Memphis leading by 11. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Brooks. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Now Jackson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And that one falls for Jackson. Clark left side. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. You always like to be holding a double-digit lead at the half. And with their excellence... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Drew Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 10. Ingram finds Williamson. Back to Ingram. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Ingram's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pelicans. Memphis leading by 8. It's Brooks on the wing. It's tipped. Stolen by Holiday. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. Okafor is checked in for the Pelicans. Ball, the pass to Okafor. Back to Ball. Williamson outside. Morant against Ball. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. He kicks it to Winslow. Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Winslow wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Winslow's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball feeling it out a bit. Ingram against Winslow. Knocked away. Holiday. And it's good off the back rim and in. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Williamson in the post. Guarded by Valanciunas. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Williamson. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Morant. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Morant against Ball. And no good. Nice D from Valanciunas.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And it's Morant missing.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Gutteridge, the pass to Brooks. Clark outside. Inside. Okafor with the steal. Williamson with it. Guarded now by Clark. Ball against Morant. To the paint. Okafor kicks to Ball. Shoots over Morant. Okafor dishes the ball. Shoots over Morant. And again, no good by New Orleans. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. This one for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Excellent at shooting while in rhythm. Morant has a great feel for when to take these types of shots.
Here's Hart. Brooks grabs the board. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Morant. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Hayes, and it's Hart in at the 3 slot.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Gutterich can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 14. Here's Jackson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He's the one trying to keep them in this game. A tremendous individual effort.
Outside, Jones. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Frank Jackson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Jones from outside. That shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Redick passes to Favors. Over Clark. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
Jackson, he's checked in for Jones. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Clark outside for Jackson. Pass to Gutterich. Clark with a wide open look. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Back to Hart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Over Anderson. It's Clark with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Favors. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. Anderson passes to Gutterich. Back to Anderson, taken away by Hayes. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Gutterich. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick. Memphis leading by 8. Can they get it? Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And the focus Morant possesses, I mean, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Here's Gutteridge. 6 to shoot. Morant with it, out guarded by Ingram. Tries again, and Morant will lay it in. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Memphis.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Back to Jackson. Morant outside. The pass to Jackson. And finally they hit one.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. With the tip, and Ball stays with it.
A great rebounder in his position. Ball's high energy is what allows him to keep possessions going.
To the left side wing. Back to Morant. Fires from deep. Misses the shot. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were... Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. And for San Antonio, they've got DeJounte Murray. Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Here's DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. Feeds it to Aldridge. Another shot. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in. Aldridge has got the opening field goal of the game for the Spurs.
Yeah, you stand next to LaMarcus Aldridge, that 6'11" frame. He's so big. That helped to keep that possession alive, and then he finished it off.
Now here's Ingram. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
And then Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Ingram following the score by DeMar DeRozan.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here's Ingram. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Murray for 3. Aldridge kicks to Forbes. Fires for 3. DeRozan against Favors. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Murray. DeRozan's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And talk about a strong finisher. DeRozan will challenge anyone when he's looking to score.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's DeRozan. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Williamson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Lobs it up for Favors. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Rudy Gay's checked in for DeRozan. And it's White in for Bryn Forbes. And a change for the Pelicans. Nelly's checked in. A different look now for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. And then for New Orleans, Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Mills. Greggy, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Here's White after J.J. Redick's bucket. Drains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For 3, Ingram. Pelicans keep it alive. Five on the clock. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Ingram's got 13.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Spurs trail by 4. Passes to Gay. Outside, White. The feed to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And Hayes throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Good on the shot. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's Redick. Hayes controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now here's Bellinelli.
Well, when Brandon Ingram's active on the defensive end, from whatever position, he's going to help out that particular possession. Good reaction there.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jakob Pirtle. And it's Mills. And it's Walker in at the 2 guard. That's the San Antonio 5. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And there's the pass to Mills. Gay trying to break free. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Patrick Mills. And the Pelicans shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And the Spurs with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Pirtle. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. The Pelicans also changing it up. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Holiday comes in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. Now Holiday following the 3-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. It's Aldridge high post. From 17 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, that's a staple of Aldridge's game right there. He knows he's got the green light to shoot off the pass.
Hart the pass to Holiday. Williamson outside. Murray against Ball. Okafor. Shot clock at 3. Deep 2 from Williamson. The Pelicans get another chance here. Right wing. He feeds it to Okafor. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
A different look now for San Antonio. Trey Lyles checked in for Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Walker. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Murray. And the Spurs scoring again.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Outside Holiday. Some solid defense from Aldridge. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Murray. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Pelicans have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Hart. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
Forbes can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look.
There he goes.
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion, again to the rack.
Pass to Aldridge. Buries it down low. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Williamson. Can't get it to fall.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Right side, DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Derek White comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Murray. Now here's Ingram. He's got 13. Up again. And there's Favors putting it right back in. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Mills with it, guarded by Jackson. Here's DeRozan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Ingram up top. DeRozan defending. Here's Favors. Ingram against DeRozan. And it's Ingram missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Lyles. He dishes it to White. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Here's Ingram. No good with the layup.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, what a start it was for Brandon Ingram. He had 13 points. Kenny, a few years ago, the Pelicans were somewhat veteran.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So for New Orleans right now, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Aldridge trying to break free. Bucket is good.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The pass to Ingram. Stolen. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. Murray, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Pass to Gay. To the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Derek Favors. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him when we used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And that's big time from B.I.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Spurs trail by 3. Murray outside. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Pass to Bellinelli. And here is Aldridge. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Murray, the pass to Bellinelli. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pelicans leading by 5. Passes it to Hart. Lobs it up for Favors. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Walker in the post. Right side Aldridge. On the wing, Bellinelli. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Aldridge, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been around the block a few years. Aldridge added that J a few seasons ago, has stuck with it, a big part of his staple.
Ingram against Bellinelli, and he gets it to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And Walker's got the ball here for San Antonio. They trail by 7.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism is going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. Derek White's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Mills in for Murray. Clock at 6. Here's Redick. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Redick's got 7 points. Poked loose. 55 seconds left to play in the third. White the pass to Mills. From deep. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Okafor, high post. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Okafor dishes to Jackson. And the pass to Hart. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For San Antonio, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Spurs. The Pelicans also changing it up. Williamson comes in for Okafor, and it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. Holiday finds Hayes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Pelicans have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And so he makes both from the line. Knocked loose. White looking around, and stolen by Redick. Here's Williamson, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Pelicans lead by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then it's White. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Redick passes to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. Redick with it, and it's White with the rebound. The wide open look here for DeRozan, and misses it off the right side of the rim. New Orleans in the lead. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Lyles kicks to Forbes. With the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Redick for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it to tie it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And the Spurs with some changes. Aldridge comes in for Pirtle, and Murray subbed in for Derek White. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick.
Well, we should all take a holiday like that there. Get some speed under the rim, driving inside, and really taking off for the jam.
Here's Forbes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. Inside. Holiday gets the bucket. And it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
And stolen by Favors. Here's Williamson. Ingram trying to get open. And there's Williamson on the assist from Favors.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
It's good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ball, the pass to Holiday. Ingram against DeRozan. And it's Ingram missing. Spurs trail by 4. Down low. It's deflected. And stolen by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Aldridge dishes to DeRozan. Over Favors. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. New Orleans leading by 6. And stolen by Murray. In transition, here comes San Antonio. He's got the ball. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
Pretty consistent player when healthy, and nice to see Rudy Gay working back to this kind of athletic prowess.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
The Spurs making a switch here. Miles checked in. Shoots from the elbow. Aldridge can't get it to go.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there. And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Here's Aldridge. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And Holiday kicks the ball. Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
We try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Gay is double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Murray. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. Double team on Holiday. Dishes it to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. There's the 3. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. 4-point game. It's Ingram on the wing. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. Murray for 3. That one no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the vote.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see. It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Here's Ball. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. And now Sacramento on the break. Bagley with the ball. Favors picks him up. Bagley kicks to Fox. Stolen by Ball. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
Back to Bagley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Bielitsa. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Williamson. Out left to the wing. New Orleans moving it around. Ingram against Barnes. Now, here's Fox. Defense is right there. Here's Ball. Banked in off the glass.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
Passes it to Bielitsa. To the paint. Left side, Bagley. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. To the right side. Back to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
It's Bielitsa, and there's the feed to Bagley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Bielitsa. And Ball comes to help. Outside, Fox. 6 to shoot. Bagley trying to free himself up. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got his second basket. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from three and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Williamson in the post. Elites is there. And Fox has it in the corner. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Fox. Pass to Bielitsa. A putback, and Fox is right there. Fox has got 6. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. It's a three-point game. Count the basket.
This is ball playing big, getting into the lane and being physical. Give us more of this.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Holiday against Bogdanovich. Bagley the pass to Bielitsa. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Barnes. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. The shot by Redick, no good. Poked away. Stolen by Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 2. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. Here's Giles. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Redick with the 3. Offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. Hart the pass to Melly. Redick against Hield. The shot by Redick, no good. The Kings shooting it really well. 54% from the floor.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from 3. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
Now, here's Joseph. After J.J. Redick's miss, and it's blocked. Launches a 3. Rebound by Parker. The Kings trailing. Bazemore with it. Now Okafor defending. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kent Bazemore, the former National Defensive Player of the Year in college, has a 7-foot wingspan, which gives him a big advantage.
The Kings shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Here's Hart. Knocks it loose. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Hield. Finished off the break. Hield's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
And the wide open shot from Redick. It's good on the putback. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Parker passes to Holmes. Sacramento moving it around. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hield can't hit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Redick with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Parker passes to Holmes. Out to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Tips it up, and it's Holmes with the extra effort. Here's Hart. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Hayes. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Okafor. Hayes with it. Holmes on him. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okafor. No good that time. And the Kings going the other way now. And it's Joseph in the corner. Stolen by Jackson. And here's the break. Here's Okafor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw, and it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Ball subbed in for Frank Jackson. They're running. Here's Okafor. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Hey, keep the ball moving. Holiday showing good leadership, running the offense all the way through.
For New Orleans, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Back to Fox. He feeds it to Bagley. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And that's Holiday taking it right to the defense. Being aggressive, drawing contact.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
The first one falls.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in.
An all-star, a leader, Drew Holiday can be counted on night in and night out to make a difference.
Bagley finds Bogdanovich. Here's Giles. All alone. And he overshot that one, missing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And the dunk by Williamson.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Bogdanovich passes to Giles. And that one is good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Barnes against Ingram. A 3 ball. Can't hit that one. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. New Orleans had no problems getting going. They put together the kind of powerful run that every team would love to have, 10-2. And that should do it with the second half about to.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game, great performance by Nemanja Bjelica.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there at Bjelica, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Here's Williamson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And you can already see it. In his career, Zion is going to spend a lot of time at the line.
The Pelicans have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league. And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
And now the Kings fast break. Barnes can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 9. Holiday left side. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. Over Bjelica. Here's Favors. Ball no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Fox finds Bjelica. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Taken away by Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Williamson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans. And it's denied. And they'll keep possession. Over to the left wing. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingram's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Barnes against Ingram. Bjelica passes to Barnes. And stolen by Favors. At the elbow, Williamson. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. He's got 11.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Now the pass to Bagley. And Bjelica kicks to Barnes. Can they get it? Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Derek Favors.
With his size and explosiveness, you get the feeling Barnes can live at the line. It's all about creating contact.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Healed with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Barnes passes to Holmes. Excellent D there from Holiday. Pelicans leading by 13. And Holiday throws it down.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
Here's Barnes. And it's Melly with the rebound. And the Pelicans with the possession. A big stretch here going 10-2. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Has to Hield. Now here's Holmes. Sacramento again missing.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Chalk up 2 there. Redick's got 5 points so far.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. Bazemore passes to Holmes. The baseline jumper goes down.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Redick with the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Giles. Holmes kicks to Giles. Pass to Bazemore. Back to Giles. Barnes passes to Giles. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Barnes can't get it to go.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
They get it back. Hart, that's good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Redick, a good look, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Hayes, and it's Melly in at the power forward position. Cans it from downtown. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Parker finds Fox. Here's Hart. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Kings shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. To the middle. Hield with the bucket.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Redick with the 3. He can't hit that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Parker. Hield's got 4 points this quarter.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Passes to Giles. Holiday against Fox. And he makes good on the layup.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Out to the right wing. Hart. They get the rebound. Outside for Redick. Hart the pass to Redick. From deep. Redick can't get that one to fall.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator, and that's one reason why his team is playing well.
It's Redick on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Redick's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for New Orleans.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. and now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Bagley, he's checked in for Harry Giles. New Orleans also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday.
And Reddit taking a turn, initiating some offense there, working that pick and roll to perfection.
The Elitza finds Bagley. Down low. They kick out to Heel. Bagley in the post, covered by Hayes. 6 to shoot. Fox passes to Heel. Here's Bagley. The kick out to Fox. To the paint. Here's Heel. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We all know Heel can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game. Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. New Orleans also making some changes. Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Fox with it, now guarded by Ball. Here's Hield, back to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Stolen by Ball.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for New Orleans.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Drew Holiday.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Bielitsa. Brewer comes in for Barnes. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside. Lenz shot is off.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Len. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Alexander Walker passes to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about The New Orleans riverfront gleaming brightly along the Mississippi here tonight. D.A.
Kevin, thank you.
No doubt, D.A. Thanks. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Here's Holiday. Doesn't go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant scanning the floor. Brooks outside. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside ball. Here's Favors. New Orleans moving the ball around. And it's Ingram missing.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Morant against Holiday. Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball was right there.
Now here is Holiday. A miss that time would have put him up.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Morant passes to Winslow. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Here's Morant. They grab their own miss. Here's Jackson. And a missed layup. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. And it's Ball, that time on the assist from Ingram. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Now here's Williamson. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Launches it. And it's Ingram missing. The Grizzlies have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Off target at the rim. Stolen by Jackson. Down low. Belly lays it up off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Morant against Jackson. Here's the teardrop. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 5 now.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Here's Hart. Outside, Redick. Here's the 3. Up again. And the second chance effort by Jackson. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The pass to Gutterich. Kicks it to Morant. Pass to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Inside. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Morant. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 1. And the second quarter will... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Okafor, and it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Anderson passes to Clark, and Clark slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The deep 3 from Redick. It's rebounded by Memphis. Melton's shot is good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Grizzlies have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
New Orleans making some changes here. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Now the Grizzlies with it. They've got an 8-0 run. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the 3-point shooting.
Holiday finds Ingram. Here's Okafor. New Orleans moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ingram wide open. The offensive rebound. Williamson on the follow.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Anderson passes to Valanciunas. Brooks with no one around. A second chance effort, and Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis.
And it's coming easy for them right now.
Oh!
My goodness. And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Brooks kicks to Anderson. Jackson up top. He's covered by Ingram. And the dunk by Jackson.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
For three, Ingram hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got it back down to within single digits for New Orleans.
And the speed Ingram has makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls. I mean, he constantly keeps them on skates and wondering what's next.
And so here's Memphis. Jones against Ball. It's Anderson with the drive.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Ingram with the steal. Okafor, the pass to Ingram over Anderson. And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Jones. The shot off that time. Good D by Williamson. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Jones dishes to Jackson. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
Brooks kicks to Jones. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here's Ingram from the arc, rebounded by Jackson. Got a piece of it. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Jonas.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim one-point lead. And that...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Pelicans trail by 11. And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
And that one's good, Morant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ingram with room to shoot. Offensive rebound, Williamson. Pass the ball. Ingram right side. Clock at 6. Favors trying to break free. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Morant kicks to Winslow. And a miss there on the triple.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Favors passes to Ingram. Looking to get it going, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And the speed of Ingram is not easy to keep up with. I mean, just blowing by whoever dares to try to stop him.
Kept alive. Winslow dishes to Jackson. Brooks outside. It's another look. And Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got 6.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
A nice shot by Winslow. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. 11-point game. Over Brooks. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Morant against Ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Favors against Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Winslow. Back to Jackson. Hayes trying to break free. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Clark outside. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. It's good from long range.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Morant passes to Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's 9 points for Brandon Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Jackson down low. Guarded by Morant. Jackson misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Jones from outside. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Memphis. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back to the action after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Hayes, and it's Melly in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And Holiday kicks to Hart. New Orleans moving the ball around. Redick for 3. Good on the triple.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Out left to the wing. Jones against Holiday. The pass to Melton. Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Redick. Poked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Pelicans. Then for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson, and Brooks subbed in for Jones. Melton feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Gutteridge. He feeds it to Jackson. Gutteridge for the pass to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Memphis.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The feed to Hayes. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Nice quickness displayed there by Ball. Lethal in the open floor. Actually, that's his best game, open court basketball. Tough matchup for the D.
Brooks against Ball. Right side Jackson. Clark outside. And then Clark slams it in.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
To the middle. Pass to Melton. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. From the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Brooks finds Jackson. Here's Melton. Memphis needs to get off a shot here, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. And finished off by Morant.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Winslow against Ball. Shoots over Winslow. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Morant. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Gets a hand on it, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Favors brings the double. Valanciunas finds Jackson. Good on the bucket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Morant outside. Winslow, the pass to Morant. Back to Winslow. Shoots the three. Memphis the rebound. And Valanciunas kicks to Winslow. Morant with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For three, Ingram buries it from outside.
Ingram not getting overtaken by the height of the moment. Nailing the shot in the face of the defense because his poise and composure is top level.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is... The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's. And the starting group for the Spurs. Aldridge out there with Lyles. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center, filling out the middle. Here is Forbes. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Dishes it to Aldridge. Kicks it to Murray. 5 to shoot. Ingram against DeRozan. He can't get it to go. Good D by Williamson. Here's Ingram. Pass to Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. The Pelicans get another chance here.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
Aldridge kicks to DeRozan. Shoots over Ingram, and it's DeRozan missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Murray, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Ingram. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Favors. Missed inside.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Offensive rebound. Count it.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Here's DeRozan. The putback, and it's Williamson with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Ingram. Here's Lyles. Good D by Williamson. The Pelicans trail. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the paint. The kick out to Holiday. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Favors. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that sideshow bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Pass to Melly. He feeds it to Hayes. Passes it to Melly. The dish now to Redick. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And JJ showing off a little bit of the in-between game. Redick exploiting the gaps in the defense on that possession.
Mills with it. Jackson on him. Mills finds Pirtle. Lets it go with a three. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Spurs trail by 4. Puts it up. San Antonio again missing. For New Orleans, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Redick for 3. Redick can't get that one to fall. Here's Gay. The layup off target. Good if it goes. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know,
And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Okafor. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Hart in at the 3 spot. Redick against Gay. Gay comes over with a double team. Shot, high post. The shot by Redick, no good. Spurs trail by 4. Now Bellinelli. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gay outside. The offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Redick for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Bellinelli with it. He dishes it to Pirtle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
New Orleans making a switch here. Favors is checked in. Lyles checked in for San Antonio. Bryn Forbes comes in for Walker. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lobs it up for Favors.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
San Antonio trailing here. And Forbes kicks to Murray. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Outside Holiday. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Williamson dishes the ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Ingram missing. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hayes, he's checked in for Derek Favors. Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
On offense, here are the Spurs. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Mills. Murray against Howard. Miles no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 4-point game. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over DeRozan.
And once in a while, a team will have this kind of night where nothing is working, but it's still early. They have a chance to play themselves out of this funk if they just keep battling. And despite those shooting problems in the first quarter, they have the lead and look like they're finally getting it together offensively.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Over in the corner, Williamson. And Hayes kicks to Hart. It's Ingram on the wing.
I'd like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. The high post shot. San Antonio again missing. Mills with the steal. Aldridge dishes to Mills. The feed now to DeRozan. And he makes that one. DeRozan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Mills with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And DeRozan throws it down.
Well, another thing he can do defensively is generate steals. Mills does a great job of jump-starting the fast break.
And so it's San Antonio. Ahead by 9 is the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a 9-point lead. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio? That's all for now. Say goodbye to the...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Trey Lyles. He's out there with DeRozan. Murray out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Stolen by Ball. Favors passes to Holiday. It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Favors. Feeds to Ingram. It's stolen by DeRozan. And another fast break chance here for the Spurs. Here we go. That one falls. Lyles got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for San Antonio.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Here's Ingram. The rebound by the Spurs. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Forbes can't get it to go. Pelicans trail by 11. make some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now the pass to Williamson. In the corner, it's Ingram. Looking to get back on track here. No good on the layup.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. The Pelicans have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. The shot by Redick, no good.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Walker finds White. Back to Walker. 6 on the shot clock, and the dunk by Walker.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside Jackson. Melli passes to Jackson. Here's Melli. Right side Jackson. There's the triple. They get the rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Deflects the pass. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Josh Hart in for Jackson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Mills is checked in.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Okafor. San Antonio with the rebound.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Derek Favors checked in for the Pelicans. Lonzo Ball comes in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Spurs, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Purdy. DeRozan comes in for Walker. And it's Bryn Forbes in for White. Hills with it. Favors picks him up. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. And there it is for him. DeRozan's got 6.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
The shot by Redick, no good.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Mills kicks to Gay. Back to Mills from downtown. Ball with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 17. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Redick on the wing. DeRozan defending. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lyles passes to Forbes. And so it's San Antonio riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all.
Venom.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. San Antonio leading by 15. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Hart is out there with ball, and it's Ingram in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5. Outside for Murray. Off target from outside. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
To the middle. Shot's good by Lyles. Lyles got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Spurs. Here's Hart. He's covered by Murray. For 3, Ingram. That one doesn't go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Williamson against Aldridge. Forbes can't get it to go.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And it's Williamson missing.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Murray dishes to DeRozan. Williamson with the block.
Yeah, Zion just aggressive there and great timing.
Out to DeRozan. And another shot. Lyles passes to DeRozan. It's Aldridge high post. Spurs passing it around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lyles. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 19. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Ingram against DeRozan. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And off the glass. That one's good.
That jumper right there, pretty pure from B.I. Sized up to D and just took it.
Outside Aldridge. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. Aldridge, good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Ingram. San Antonio with the rebound. Forbes has got 4 rebounds in this game. DeRozan against Williamson. Here's Lyles. Out to DeRozan. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Derek Favors.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan. And no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Pelicans. And San Antonio with the change here, too. White, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Back to Holiday. Williamson right side. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You got to admire right now Zion being very assertive and feeling like his team needs this kind of offensive confidence.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Passes to White. For the 3. Murray, no good. Pelicans trail by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for San Antonio.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
Top of the key. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Inside. It's tipped. Ingram outside. The tray. The shot misses. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Here's DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Here's Alexander Walker. The three. Mills with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And DeRozan. Here we go. And Tyler Zeller's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Moore kicks to Hayes. There's Jackson with the three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Outside, Walker. Three-pointer. The Pelicans pull it in. Alexander Walker passes to Jackson. And stolen by Zeller. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry. The New Orleans riverfront gleaming brightly along the Mississippi. And David Aldridge.
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Now, here's Ball. Holiday looking for an opening. The putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich finds Bjelica. Barnes outside. Back to Bjelica. And stolen by Williamson. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
To the left side wing. With the putback, and it's Barnes on the follow.
Oh, man, coaches love seeing that. Barnes grinding on the offensive glass, turning a missed opportunity into points.
Holiday to pass the ball. Back to Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. And here's Ingram from the arc. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings and not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
3 on the clock. Fox dishes to Bagley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Sacramento making a switch here. Fields checked in. For New Orleans, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. It's Ingram on the wing.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
The Kings trail by 5. Bjelica passes to Bagley. Back to Bjelica. Over Williamson. Right side, Fox. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Ball. Bjelica inside. Working on Williamson. No good from 11 feet. Down low. Here's Favors. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. 7-point differential. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Ball. Favors got 6.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
They kick out to Hield. Left side, Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Shot to stop the run. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 9. It's stolen by Bagley. Hield left side. To the inside. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Puts up a 3. And the Pelicans get it back. The 3. Here's Favors. Fires the 3. And Brandon Ingram hits from deep. Ingram's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Pelicans.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
High post Bagley. Down low. And the dunk by Barnes.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Holiday finds Williamson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Redick. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Pelicans ahead as they end the first quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Back to Giles. And that one is hammered home.
This is the attitude Parker plays with. Someone who's very willing to give it up to his open guys.
Here's Hart, covered by Parker. Redick against Bazemore. The drive by Redick. Good work defensively by Holmes. The Kings trail by 11. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Parker dishes to Joseph. Clock at 6. Giles the pass to Holmes. From 10 feet out. And no good that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Giles kicks to Holmes. Out to Parker. Back to Holmes. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Holmes got his first points of the game.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
He was all alone on that one. Redick's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. Here's Giles. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
One shot.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Jackson has the open look. Off target with his three.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Back to Joseph. Parker outside. Here's Giles, covered by Okafor. Giles, the pass to Baseman. It's good.
Doesn't have to break stride at all, thanks to the money lead pass.
Pelicans leading by 9. Park kicks to Hayes. There's 1:54 left here in the second. They retain possession. And the Kings pushing it up now. Parker leading the charge. Bogdanovich passes to Parker. Got a hand on it. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Okafor. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Okafor's got his second basket of the game.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
Giles. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Pelicans have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Pelicans shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Barnes. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Ingram's got 14 points for the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. They kick out to Heel. Now, Bielitsa. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Looking to end the run. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball dishes to Williamson. Fires the three. Rebound by the Kings. Bielitsa inside. Covered by Williamson.
Well, what I love about Williamson, I mean, sure, he can get up, but it's the timing of the jump that makes him special as a rim protector.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. What a start it was for Brandon Ingram. He had 14 points and 2 rebounds. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bialica is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play. And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Fox. To the paint. And it's Bagley that time on the assist by Fox. Bagley's got 6.
And he's getting better at orchestrating the offense. I mean, when Fox hits the open man, it brings this team closer together.
Holiday attacking. He dishes it to Williamson. For 3. But they'll get another chance. He can't get that one.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Bogdanovich. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 17 points was their biggest margin. Out to the right wing. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Another miss by Williamson. And for Sacramento, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Bialica with the bucket. Bialica's got it back down to single digits for the Kings.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
New Orleans gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Ball, the pass to Williamson. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound by the Kings. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Fox against Ball. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And again, unable to change momentum here. Bogdanovich finds Fox. To the middle. Stolen by Holiday. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Here's Williamson. Count that one. Williamson's got 7.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Bagley dishes to Bogdanovich. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Bagley.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
So the wing on the left. Williamson, the pass to Favors. And here is Ingram. Goes back up. And it's Favors laying it in. 8 points for him.
And Favors very reliable around the rim. Can get it done over either shoulder.
Good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Ball with a wide open look. No good on the three. The Kings trail by 7. Bagley in the post. He's guarded by Favors. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking. More ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Hield subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Oh, he found the open space for mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
Redick is in the corner. From outside the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Redick's got 6.
Well, this is how Redick has made his living. He's a dead-eye shooter who has a ton of confidence in himself.
Fox kicks to Parker. Inside. Holmes. It could go. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. New Orleans on top. They lead by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
Out of bounds.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Hayes. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Giles, the pass to Holmes. Tries again. Sacramento moving it around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw good from Holmes. And the Pelicans making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Fox, he's checked in for the Kings.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
And the wide open shot from Redick. That 3 off the mark.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? The shot by Redick, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. No good on the triple. The Kings trailing. And it's Hield off the drive. And then Hield with the dunk.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
They grabbed their own miss. Melly passes to Okafor. Here's Redick. And that one, good.
Not just a shooter, Redick can also get inside, effective at exploiting holes in the defense.
Giles. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw good, Giles. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. And a change for Sacramento. Barnes is checked in. Here's Holiday. Redick surveying the D. Redick can't get that one to fall.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Trailing by 2. Redick for 3. Traps in the tray.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong.
Kings have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Fox finds Holmes. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That's an unforced error. That will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
Some changes for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Drew Holiday. And a change for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he checks in for Rashawn Holmes. Passes it to Redick. Three-pointer. No good that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
This guy is a gamer. Hield's eyes light up when he gets the chance to take these shots.
Redick against Hield. And here's Ingram from the arc. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
The young fella, Ingram, playing with force.
It's Bielitsa. Here's Fox. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. Fox has got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Oh, embracing the spotlight. But it's a big possession. It's fun seeing Fox come alive and deliver.
Ingram outside. They get it back. Outside for Redick. A three-pointer is right on target. Redick's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's just the veteran leadership of Redick. When you need a bucket, he wants to be the one taking the shot. An experienced player. Bielitsa doesn't shy away from the big moment. He welcomes the chance to hit crucial shots.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunnies. And stolen by Williamson. And stolen by Barnes. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
Now, we've seen this before from Fox. His ability to score in tight spots. I mean, it's simply incredible.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Outside, Ball. Doubled by Fox. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's Sacramento. Kings have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Kings. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Look at the fortitude on Barnes. They've got to give him a bucket here. He wants to be the one to get it for him. No fear at all. Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anymore. Wow, what a play by Hill. Wow, just embracing the chance to take the big shot right there.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
Redick for 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Hield kicks to Bielitsa. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 7-point Kings lead.
And that D, that ain't going to cut it. Once Bielitsa is established, he's going to find ways to score.
Redick with the 3. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
That's a gamer right there. Redick is someone you love seeing step up in the clutch.
It drops.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Barnes for 3. The shot, no good. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game. Marvin Bagley.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do